Welcome, hosts Dustin, and Anna.
Wow, Vlad, God, I love that we have him actually doing work around here. It's amazing. Thank you for the introduction, as always. And we're here. We're finally here. So we're on SCREAMBOX Essential Picks number 50.
50!
I started this, I want to say, last January, maybe last February, around there. It was something I wanted to do because SCREAMBOX, they started coming around and adding so much shit to their platform. And someone like me, when I go to a streaming platform, I never know what I want to watch. I don't know what's there. You see all these things like, oh, that looks good, but is it actually good? Is it something that I should be watching? So the reason why I wanted to do this is to have a guide for people who are going on the service, who have already been on the service, whatever it may be, is to kind of help them guide themselves through this app to be like, all right, this is cool. They're saying this is really good. And it's been getting a lot of really good feedback from this. It's actually our most watched and listened to series of everything that we do over here at the Bands, which is insane.
That's the purpose of it.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Like even like our main shows, like they're up there. I'm not going to say they're not, but this one, if you compare them, Essential Picks is always leading the way, which is amazing. It makes me feel really good. I'm sure it makes you guys feel really good. So we're on episode 50, and what that means is that we have right now, at the end of this, we have covered 100 movie titles.
It's fucking bonkers
on SCREAMBOX.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, but I want to ask this before we get into it a little bit more. But Dustin,
Sure.
Do you remember what your very first SCREAMBOX Essentials episode was?
Oh boy.
I mean, I can tell you, I have the doc pulled up, but I mean,
fuck, dude. Like I have the posters in my brain, but I don't remember exactly what they are.
Homebound.
Okay.
And Bedeviled.
I was actually going to say Bedeviled, and those are pretty interesting movies.
Nice.
I'd highly recommend everybody go back and listen to those. Homebound was, a lot of people, when they think of that, they think of the movie Housebound, which is like that comedic horror movie. Forget what the fuck it was. I think it was like in New Zealand or something. It was filmed, but that was really good. And then Bedeviled, it's like an app where you get like hunted.
Like deviled eggs?
Sure. And you kind of get like, it's almost like the Ring, how you get like a phone call. You got 7 days to fucking live. It's kind of something like that.
Cool.
But going back, and there was some pretty good bangers at the beginning of the Essential Picks. I remember a highlight of mine when I saw it on the app. As everybody knows, I love Giallo, and this is a Giallo adjacent. Is Colobos, I'm pretty sure is how you pronounce it.
Colobos.
That's a pretty solid one. Yeah. And I remember doing oh my god, what the fuck is it called? The not Little Devils. God, it was
Satan's Little Helper.
Satan's Little Helper, that's what it is.
Dude, that movie, Anna, have you ever seen that? Oh my god, dude, that was the very first movie like when my stepmom like learned I was really into horror movies, and I remember she came home from Hollywood Video one day and she had it. I was like, all right. I have been in love with that movie since I seen it when I was like 12.
Yeah.
Dude,
and
it's so fucking wild, dude.
Got the extended uncut version too, which is amazing. And it's like, I gotta add this. I have to, because the movie's bonkers. There's some stuff in it you don't expect that's gonna happen in that movie.
Do yourself a solid, Anna.
You have to.
Since we're on the topic, Anna, do you remember the first time you came on for Essentials and what it was?
Oh my gosh.
I have the doc pulled up.
We brought some.
The Abaddon Hotel.
I'm pretty sure.
That was.
Yeah, because I already did the first Hell House.
That was the first one. Was Hell House LLC 2?
Yeah. Yep.
And I did Signal 100.
Was I by myself?
Yep.
Yeah.
Super bangers, dude.
Oh,
Dude,
that's right.
and
Okay.
Signal
I
100
remember
is so
now. I
fucking
remember
good.
now.
I was in a J horror phase. I still am. I love J horror, but I went
Same.
like to the extent, and somebody I
Yeah,
don't
they're
know
good.
where I read about it, but I was like, I should fucking watch this movie, and I watched it, and it blew me away.
Yeah.
And then I also loved making fun of Hell House because
Mm.
Anna really really likes it, and
Mhm.
Hey, Screambox, can you
Yes.
please get the Carmichael
Yeah.
Manor
We were
back
going to,
so
and then
I
it
can
got
cover it on
poofed.
here?
We were like,
Right?
what the fuck?
I know. It was literally
And,
just there. I was like, damn
but
it. I
with
shouldn't
you,
have
Big
waited.
D, you came on
Episode
around
7
Yeah,
of
holy
Screambox
fuck, bro.
Essentials, dude. Episode 7. No, that was
No, that was a
That's
guest
when you
spot.
started
that
that
was a
far
guest
back? I
spot.
haven't
That was
even
the
gone back
very
and
first
listened to
time I
all
ever
of
came
them.
on a Screambox Essentials,
Oh,
and we
okay.
did Atrum
Mm.
and 1031 because I love
Yes, the
anthologies.
anthology.
Yeah, I love anthologies,
Okay.
and then ever since then, because we also came on, we
Mhm.
talked about Nightbreed,
Mm-hmm.
banger.
Yes.
But dude, like we have so much that we have
Banger.
covered on here that it's wild that eventually we're gonna have to revisit some of these movies because we've talked about so many.
Yeah.
And it's like I kind of want to talk about them again, especially after we've seen them.
Yes.
You
I
know,
agree.
that's eventually. So
Yeah.
Mhm. Yes, like man, like you said, you covered a lot of bangers at the start, and I did that too with my other show. Like we covered a bunch of really good movies when we first started out, and I mean we don't
Mhm.
start out the
For
greatest at
sure.
podcasting. We have to work up to what we've become
Sure.
today, and I still think we can all grow. You know what I mean? It's a
Yes.
job you can constantly learn and grow from. And so it would be cool to go back and look at like what
Yeah.
bangers y'all covered first and then cover it
Like
with us.
definitely I want to
this is
say
our
1
team
through 1 through 15. Those episodes, there is so much good shit in there. I'm not like obviously everything we've done is good. I feel like we've always highlighted
Mhm.
pretty good movies because there's some on the platform that aren't the greatest.
I think I've only talked about 2. Like Atrum, I wasn't a huge
Yeah.
fan of,
Which is
and
understandable.
I let it be known. But the other one was the picture. It's House of Dolls.
House of Dolls, yeah.
House of Dolls. The cover looks fucking awesome. The movie
Yeah.
just wasn't for me.
No.
So I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying it just wasn't for me. But every
Yeah.
other one we've done on here, it's like either you guys suggest
Right.
really good ones to me, I end up going watching them, or they end up being stuff that Screambox, they hook us up with screeners and stuff, and we get to watch these movies a little bit early and review them for you guys. So
Yeah.
that's typically what. Yeah, that's typically what.
Yeah,
God damn, I'm
which
sorry.
is
I keep
cool.
burp.
You're
Recording burps.
good.
We get to review these movies.
It's
and
okay.
It's awesome for us because we get excited when we get these screeners, and then we get even more excited when we get to talk to each other and then suggest these movies.
Yeah.
Like you have no idea, Anna, how stoked I was to talk about Devils.
Mhm.
Like when I
That movie was
just
awesome.
just Devils, not
I know.
Devil's Night.
Just Devils, yeah.
I was really
Mhm.
excited to talk about that because you had never seen it, and it was just one of those where I really, really want to get more eyes on that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So then that's what I really dig about this series we do.
Yeah. And for me too, not only am I a podcaster, but I'm an avid podcast listener. I listen to all my friends' shows. Like if I tell you I listen to you, I do it. I'm a real one like that. But I also listen to other celebrity shows that I like and, true crime stuff. But when I started listening to you guys before I joined,
Don't
you guys have that
stop,
chemistry
Dustin.
that
Stop.
I like
No,
when
stop, Dustin.
No,
Stop.
you know what I mean.
We don't need
No.
you. You brought the monster
What have
back.
I done? But I have to say, like, man, when you guys were doing that Halloween retrospective, I joined
Mad early.
Patreon, so I was getting everything early, guys. So I was able to
Mhm.
binge like 5 episodes in a
Yeah.
row that all dropped on the same day, and I was Man, I just had a rough day at work, and I was driving home, and they had me in tears, y'all.
Moaning Myers.
Like, I could not wait to get home and be like, you guys,
Clapping
this
cheeks,
moaning
man.
Myers clapping cheeks. The overalls
him
are
tied
laying
around his
on the back
waist.
of the couch. Like, that vision was just, it
Yeah.
sent me, because that is my sense of humor, and I could just picture it. And then to hear you guys
Fuck
just
yeah.
absolutely die too, like, that's what I love out of podcasting. And so I just think that when you bring all that, and then now I've joined, and we all blend so well together, I think we're able to
For sure.
bring,
Of course.
good solid content to people. And also, and it's like the way Big D describes a movie, when, just like with Devils, for instance, and he was
Yeah.
like Freaky Friday and Face Off, or however you described it. I think that was it. But I was like, wait,
Excuse
say
me?
what?
A
Like, that
baking powder?
instantly was like, Spidey. Yeah, Spidey sense was tingling. And then Little D is like, he'll get real, like, into deep into movies, and he knows everything about it, and he just has the ability to, like, suck me in. And so both of you guys have traits that I love out of a show, and I love being able to bring what I have to the table to mix in with you guys. And honestly, Big D said something that really, like, I don't know, help me get it, because I think sometimes when we all got into podcasting for fun. And then I think sometimes after doing it for so long, you can kind of get a little jaded and maybe start to watch stuff with a little bit more critical of an eye, and maybe give something a lower rating, even though you had so much fun with it, but it's a bad movie, but you're still going to give it a lower rating because of the quality. I've been so
Alien
guilty of that.
Romulus.
And I've really been able to get out. Stop it. Go listen to Dissect That Film. Me and Charlie were on there. Put that away.
You were admiring something I said.
Thought.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And so I've been guilty of that, with podcasting. And since I've joined the Barons here, and also Give Me Back, I've been able to just kind of put all that aside because of what Dustin said, and because of the essential picks and Tales from the Barons, which I have absolutely fallen in love with. But he was like, these are the indie movies. We're the indie podcasters. They're getting their stuff out there for people like us to watch and review.
Yeah.
And then it was like a light bulb went off. I was like, fuck, you're right. Like, that's it. Okay, I need to, if I had fun,
that's why
it's going to be a high rating regardless. And
sure.
But I do still pick. We have our cons and shit. We just covered Robot Wars this week to end Full Moon January. Oh, okay. But for the most part, it's easier now for me to put all that back and just
and
have
that's
fun,
what I love about
fun,
you
and
brought
not
up
be so
Tales
serious.
from the Barons. Getting the opportunity to talk about short films is probably I love everything we do over here, but I am very proud of what we do with Tales from the Barons. Just getting to shine light. Anna made a brand new best friend by talking about Fishwife. Oh, dude,
I love her.
Yeah, and getting to talk to these independent film directors, and then seeing them interact with us and how much we appreciate their short film, and vice versa, because they're like, we really love that you liked our movie, and we're like, we really love that you fucking made this movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, so just that's why I'm super proud of that. I'm all about indie movies and giving everyone the chance, and SCREAMBOX is the same way. There is a ton of independent movies on this platform.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And it's perfect. Like, we talked to Matt and Tyler from Creeping Death, hearing their journey from filming this movie on a cell phone to getting a full feature, and let alone it being just a streaming release, they're getting a physical copy of their movie made. It's incredible. It's so good. And SCREAMBOX definitely hooks up the indie filmmaker. And with that being said, we're here to hook you guys up.
Mm-hmm.
Not because, not only is it our 50th episode, we want to do a huge giveaway. Anna, you want to kick it off with what you have in the pot?
Yes, I'm very excited. So, for over 2 years now, listeners who may or may not know, I've made candles, wax melts, room sprays, car freshies, a lot of like home good products that I use every day and I stand by. And one product that I'm the most proud of are my wax melts because they're 100% soy
Tart.
wax. They're a soy tart wax,
Tart.
and they're tart. They're all they're all natural, non-toxic. If you've got a dog that might happen to eat some, it's not going to kill it. It's just might get a little bit of a tummy ache, but everything's going to be okay. That kind of thing. But I had some scents made and I wanted to tie them into the Baron somehow and show you guys what I do, not just with podcasting, but with making home goods that I mean, I've got 3 wax smells going in 3 different rooms in the house right now because I love it. I love a good smelling house. And also it kind of gives me that same feeling of watching a movie,
The
like
atmosphere.
that nostalgic feeling,
Yeah.
setting the mood.
Atmo.
You my atmosphere, aesthetic, it goes with it. And all of my stuff anyways was movie and TV themed, video games, fandom stuff like that. But these are all tied into the Baron's hideout.
Good
And
old
There he
first
is.
up,
Vlad,
we
man.
have Vlad.
That son of a bitch.
And there he is. He's like, I'm so excited to come back
That's
to work
it.
because I get my
That's
You
face
get to
on a
melt
wax
me,
melt. I've
is what he
made it.
says.
He's stoked.
That's his Wheaties box.
All his hard work. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
it
man.
is. That's so sweet. That's so dear, like you say. But it is, we mentioned the Baron's hideout because it's from it. It has that kind of vibe of being in the woods and dark and dreary and just being in a hideout with your friends, like your own losers club. That's what we are. So this scent is really like watery. And it has that kind of like outdoor rainy kind of weather vibe that goes with it. And it's
Nice.
also got
That's
a nice
Vlad's blood.
swirl
Everybody knows.
on
That's
the bottom.
It's
Yes.
from the Bloodstone.
Yeah, he gave
Yeah.
so much for this roll, you guys.
It's Radu sauce.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, it's Radu. I can
Wait a
make
second.
another-
Is Radu wearing
I've got to make
Vlad's costume?
a wax melt for that now.
Is Vlad Radu?
He better freaking not.
Vladadu.
Vladu? God damn it.
No. I think Vlad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think Vlad's cuter. Don't tell Radu. Shh. So next up, we
There
have
it is.
essential picks.
Fuck yeah.
And it's more of a like manly, strong, kind of clean scent. I described it to
We
the
all
guys
like a good
earlier,
man.
smelling like a
Yeah,
good man, like
that's-
a good man's
That's the
cologne.
Jeffrey Combs
But-
musk.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's,
The zaddy scent, yes, if you will. So, and on the front it says a series where we sell you on new films from our favorite horror streaming service. Here's looking at you, SCREAMBOX. And it's a
Okay.
nice blue with some gold sparkles. And last but not least, we do have Tales from the Barrens, which we love so much. And this is more of a feminine, kind of sweet and fruity scent, and which I love for the pink and the swirl with glitter, which is also fun. And oh man, this one is one of my faves.
I want to
have
eat it so
going
bad.
in the
It
living
looks
room,
so good.
actually. So I love it. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna
Sure,
have to.
I'm
I'm gonna have to
down.
make you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
some copies of them eventually. Yeah,
That's-
that's what I was thinking. I was like, man, I
this
wish
is
I
for
had
the
extras to
giveaway. I'm
send the
stoked
guys.
on that enough.
Yeah, one lucky.
Yeah, I'm excited for our listeners and people on
Yes.
on
Yeah.
the
And
socials
just so
that-
everybody knows, this
to get to smell all
giveaway,
this.
it's going to be winner takes all. So this lot, it's huge.
Yeah. That's it.
We're just
I'll
getting
take the
started,
lot.
y'all. That's just 3 little wax melts. Take the lot. And then I also recently, this past year, started dabbling into cups
Oh, yeah.
and
Oh,
transfers, which Dustin knows a little bit about. Big D does. We have a very special
How many of a
Baron's
kind is
Hideout
that?
logo podcast.
That's
It's
it.
got. This is the only one. I can, if they're popular, if you guys see this, I'll make a clip for the socials.
I,
If you guys are
sorry,
interested,
I know I want
We
one.
could definitely make
I
that
want
happen.
one.
But it's got a. It's. I know. I was thinking of you guys. I'll make you some. But it's like got a
Hell
purple
yeah.
background,
Hell
and
yeah.
then it's like a yellow white hollow overlay, and it's 16 ounces. It's glass. And I'll put cup care instructions with that.
Yeah.
You can't wash it in the dishwasher.
Roll it
Hand
down the
wash only.
stairs.
Gentle washing, no microwave, stuff like that. Hand wash only, exactly. And we also have a hotel keychain. We've been talking about the late great now. I'm sad still. David Lynch.
Yes.
I love Twin Peaks. We're going to start reviewing it soon. This is a Great Northern Hotel
Sick.
keychain for Twin Peaks, Washington. And it's got room 315 on the back, which is my favorite. Agent Dale Cooper. It's his room number. He's one of my spirit animals, I say. Kyle MacLachlan in this role. But yeah, that's what I've got. And I also have a book. If you're a true crime lover like myself, this is Serial Killers Inside the Minds of the Most Monstrous Murderers. And this is something we forgot to mention on the post too. So this is like an exclusive if you listen. I was like, damn, I forgot to show that. But yeah, it talks about like David Berkowitz, son of Sam. Obviously, we've got the Night Stalker on the front. So yeah, if you like true crime and you like to read, a little bonus for there.
All right, so
you guys.
I didn't bring
Who's up
nearly
next?
as
Big D?
much, but I do have a rad sealed copy of Terrifier. Reversible
You guys.
sleeve
Yes.
too.
Another.
Yeah, Blu-ray.
Oh, cool. Okay. Blu-ray. The
It
that-
could.
The little
That-
indie
that
movie
did.
that could started out,
There it is.
that did literally started from
Hell
the
yeah.
bottom. Now we're here.
And then
I mean, it's
And then
it's
I've actually
incredible.
scored some sweet posters,
So
and
happy
it's
for
all
them.
there's 3 horror movie posters that are in the slot. There's a movie called Monster Summer. I haven't seen it. The poster just looks really fucking cool. That's why I snagged it. We have a poster for
Okay.
Y2K, the brand new A24 movie. Looks pretty fucking cool. And then
I'll have to check
And
it
then-
out.
I
the
watched
one
it,
that
you
I
guys. It's fun.
immediately grabbed
It's fun.
was a poster. It's a 50th anniversary poster for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That's awesome.
It's the poster that came in.
No
Have you
way!
seen the Dark Skies set
Dude.
Yeah.
that they put out? The
Mhm.
big. It's that poster.
I think so. Oh,
It's-
you got y'all. I'm
I personally
jealous.
don't like
Now I'm
Bubba.
jealous.
Like, he's
Like,
my
damn, I
least
want that
favorite of the
poster.
bigs. You know, like I hate his grunts. I hate his back sweat.
Mhm.
But that's all from me playing Dead by Daylight, though. I just can't stand Bubba. And then the last thing in my lot is actually the newest
Yeah.
thing. If you guys have been paying attention to our social medias, we posted a brand new graphic from Derek Eyeball Soup Griffin that is going on a shirt,
Just like this one.
You guys.
just like the one Little D's wearing.
Y'all.
It's fucking.
I'm
sick.
so
Look at that, so good. But you guys
Who's messaging me?
will be getting when they become available. You will get one of those shirts in this bundle.
Yes.
That might be sent out a little bit after. Once it's ready to rip, I'll
Yes.
message who wins and I say, hey, what size you need, and I'll get it going.
Mhm.
But I'm really excited for you to get that too.
Hell yeah.
So me
Me
too,
man. Me too.
I'm
Yeah.
excited
Um,
to have it too.
So that's not all.
Little
I
bit
need to
round us
So
out.
excited for that.
I need to throw something into the pot as well. And I'm like,
But
But
what are
wait,
there's more.
what are we doing here? We're giving away really cool shit, right?
Mhm.
All right. We're talking about SCREAMBOX. So
for sure.
I have to
Speaking
give
of SCREAMBOX.
whoever the winner is. I'll reach out to you and I'll get all your info that I need. But I'm going to be gifting you a full year subscription to SCREAMBOX because
There it is.
you need to check out all these films that we've highlighted,
Yes.
plus all the things they drop in every
Y'all.
month. We just got a new drop today.
Oh my god!
and,
dude, I can't wait.
Mhm.
It's insane. It's always
That Albert-
insane.
There's an Albert Fish documentary
Enigma.
coming out, and dude, paddling
That
nails
motherfucker
into
was
people.
Creepy. Speaking
Yeah.
of true crime, and putting nails in
Mhm.
his
Not just
own
his
like
not just
pins
his
in his own
pelvis.
pelvis and shit like
Mhm.
that. Oh,
The
we won't.
the
If
rectal
y'all
area.
get what we're throwing down, yeah.
I did.
He went
I-
there. I mean, I
you-
gave
she
you guys
gave
a
me the
perfect
picture. I
picture,
painted
and he
it.
had to
Yes.
take it.
Yes. But yes,
It-
this a lot of really cool shit that we're putting in here,
Literally.
and like
Sorry,
I
Libby,
needed
go ahead.
to pay it forward for
Yeah.
my favorite streaming platform, and I've definitely turned both of you on. I think even more onto the platform than before.
Yeah.
You joined, and
Yeah.
You really have.
so I'm like, I need to give you whoever wins a full year subscription to it, because you're not going to miss out on all this awesome shit. And if you guys are listening to this and you're like, oh wow, I really need to get on that platform, go ahead and do it. It's a really cheap service for the amount of stuff that they put out there. And I want everybody to go and enjoy indie horror, because SCREAMBOX is more indie horror than Shudder, or I think there's like another up and coming horror platform that's coming out. And like even when you go to like the big sites like Netflix or Max or anything like that, you go in the horror section, like this is fucking dog shit. There's nothing here that's good except for maybe like 2 things, and you're like, this came out like 10 years ago. Where's all the new shit?
Insidious. Yeah.
It's yeah, man. That first
Yes.
one, that first one was good,
Yeah.
especially when it first.
But if
came
you guys,
out.
like Dustin said, if you guys
It
are
got me.
teetering on making the decision to sign up for SCREAMBOX, we are gifting you the decision. Like, you will get a full year to test ride this
Yeah.
streaming. Yeah, we're handing the keys,
saying,
and
"Here you
Anna has
go."
the keychain. There it is.
Yeah, you got a keychain for your new
Hell yeah.
keys.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's a
SCREAMBOX is
solid
your new
lock.
car.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Little D
If there
coming in with
is-
cherry on top, like for real. Now you guys can have absolute access to
Hell
all
yeah.
of our essential picks, and you can follow along with us.
And
check out
if
our
there's one thing I want to
recommendations, which is
ask
what we're
of
here for.
everybody who is watching this, I want everybody, wherever you're listening to this, even if it's on social media, go let us know what your favorite episode was. Make sure you tag us, and make sure you tag SCREAMBOX.
We're
And
interested.
also- yeah, and always want to go.
Yeah.
and
Did y'all hear that too? What the fuck?
Yeah.
So make sure you tag us, you tag SCREAMBOX, and even send them a direct thing of just saying thank you. Just send them just on social media, comment on something, and say thank you.
They're very active on Instagram. Like, they've been so generous about resharing our episodes and even episodes that haven't been essential picks, like some of our full moon stuff they've reshared, I believe. But they're commenting, like just heart and stuff. Like, they are active on there, and I
Fuck
think
yeah. And I
know they appreciate the support. So,
and I may or may
that's
not
what
know
social
the
media is
person
for,
behind
folks. Get
all
on
that.
and do it.
It's not me with my multiple
Right.
accounts.
Oh no! Hold on.
He's like,
Who?
hey,
Yeah, you said you know who runs the social. It's not me and my other fucking social media accounts, is it?
no, absolutely not.
Oh, okay, good.
No.
Just
no
don't
beef.
put a poll. Just don't put a poll out, okay?
You got it. But yeah, this is a huge episode, and I just thank everybody who has, put a lot of effort into boosting these episodes and going watching these. We have a couple of Patreons and people in the social media sphere. They're like, "Oh, I'm watching this because of the show. I'm watching it because you guys are recommending this." And honestly, that makes me so fucking happy to be like,
Hell yeah.
we brought
Yeah,
something to
awesome.
somebody's eyes and they're going to check it out. Whether they like it or not, the fact that they went and they clicked play on a movie, regardless of how old it is, budget-wise or whatever it may be, they went and watched it and they gave it a time of day. Because a lot of
Yeah.
these movies that we have highlighted, I don't think any of these have been AAA movies. They may have been B movies, they may have been C movies, but they've
nothing
all
wrong with that.
been
Yeah.
Right.
indie.
It's been a menage a trois of all kinds of
Yes.
bangers to not so good.
Usually gotta-
throwing some big words.
Usually gotta
I
pay
s-
triple for that type of action.
I started getting tickled because when you were talking about that, my mind went to that reel that it's like, POV whenever my friend finally takes my movie recommendation seriously and watches a movie they love, and it's that scene from Batman where Gary Oldman's like, "I never thanked you," and it's Batman turning around going, "And you'll never have to." Like, that's how I
Give us-
feel.
Give us your best Batman.
Oh What is something he says?
Rachel!
Say what he just said, but as Batman.
Okay. And you'll never have to.
Where's the trigger? Where's the trigger? Rachel!
Where is she? I'm not wearing hockey pads.
Where is she?
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
So this episode's going on a little longer than our regular essentials, but that's because
sorry,
we wanted.
y'all.
No, it's
Nothing to be sorry
sorry
about.
about. We wanted to appreciate or show our appreciation for what you guys have done for our little show.
Yes.
But now, are you guys ready to roll into why we're actually here? Is to recommend more movies?
Fuck
Gotta get
yeah,
back
dude.
to work. Party's over.
Imagine if we
Man.
did this, we labeled it 50, and we said we covered 100 movies, and we just ended it here without doing the other 2 movies.
That's what I'm saying.
We're just here to party and we dip out early. Like, oh, sorry, I gotta go.
It's kind of like when you come home on Friday and do your homework right away, so you have the whole weekend to party.
Bingo.
Yeah. So, Little D, what movie did you bring today for Essentials pick number 15? Number 15. Number
15.
50.
50.
Yeah. We're starting all over. Okay.
So it's a movie called I Am Lisa. And I watched this, I think when it dropped, I think early last year. It's a 2020 movie, but it didn't go on the service until after then. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong about that. Maybe it was already on the platform. But as everybody knows, I fucking love werewolves. But before we get into it, let's go to Rotten Tomatoes.
I got it pulled up. We'll start with Little D with 20 critic reviews.
Wow, I'm surprised. Holy shit.
What do you
Wow.
think I Am Lisa is sitting at?
Dude, I'm gonna have to give it like an 80%.
Okay. That's fair.
What year did this come out?
2020.
Okay. Anna, what you got, Anna?
75.
You guys are so fucking close. I really thought Anna
It's
was going to
probably-
get it. It's at
It's right in
90.
between.
90.
I can't stand
90
you.
Wow.
No, it really is. No, I'm being serious. I thought you were going to go higher just
Oh,
because
okay.
because of the year it came out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a newer movie with not a lot of reviews in it, but 90%.
That's really good.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now over for the audience, there's 100 plus.
All
We'll
right.
start with Anna this time.
Well, since since the critics rated it that high, and it's, let's go big, 98.
Okay.
There you go. Lil D.
I might go a little bit lower. I'll go like 72.
It's at 63%.
Well,
Okay.
fuck
That's still
me.
really good. That's still really good.
Yeah,
That's really good.
still solid. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this movie, one reason why I really, really like it is because it delves into werewolves. I love werewolf movies so much. And we don't get a lot of women werewolves, like ever, right? It's always like a man that's always turning.
For the most part.
Right, there's Cursed. That's a woman. The Howling
Yeah.
Ginger
is a
Snaps.
woman. Ginger
Yeah.
Snaps.
But like
That's about it,
besides
though.
those,
Yeah,
right?
Dustin, you're just a liar. Okay.
Is she like the lead werewolf? You'd say. Okay, like if
yes.
if you go for like a lead.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fair.
so this movie, and another reason why I really like it, when I read it, it's a revenge movie, which is
Oh,
fucking
okay.
awesome. So, a woman's in town, gets brutally beaten by police, the local sheriff there, and her kids and shit, and then she gets dumped, like in the woods, and then she gets into a fight with a werewolf. She gets bitten. Then she starts getting all these powers, and she's like, "What the fuck is going on?" She has like a memory, but it's kind of foggy. She's like, "I don't really know what happened." And you, as a viewer, you're still kind of like, "I think I know what happened, but don't know what happened." And then the sheriff thinks that she was pretty much left for dead, like completely gone, not going to come back to this town. Then she shows up. Shit starts going crazy.
Cray.
There's a transformation scene in it. I will say it's not super extravagant. The makeup is it's not as big as you would want it to be, but it's because this movie is low budget. It's indie. Here we cover a lot of indie movies. The story I thought was really good. It's shot really, really well. For it being, a very empowering movie for women, I think this one's really, really good. I'm always a stickler for movies like that, for women to feel empowered, and for a director or a writer to highlight that in horror, and using a creature when we always represent it as an ugly creature, right? It's a werewolf. It's hairy and fucking disgusting and eating people. But this movie, there's a lot of really cool moments. I thought it's shot really well. This really good fight scenes too, actually. And people definitely get got. I will say that
Okay.
there's some pretty good
So I like to hear.
physical effects in here. For it being low budget. I think the director is Patrick. I forget his last name. But
Stewart?
he he did a really, really good job. I feel like everybody in here, with it being like in a small town, you get some really cool wood shots. You're in the woods a little bit, which I love that so much. And some eerie moments too, of like just weird lighting on like when she's turned and it highlighting her face in weird spots. It's like, oh, that's fucking creepy, but really, really
Okay.
cool.
Okay.
Patrick Rhea,
Patrick
is his name.
Rhea.
Huh.
Okay.
And he's
But,
I didn't know they did this. They rate directors on Rotten Tomatoes.
Really?
I never looked into that. His highest rated movie is a 94%.
What is it?
They Wait in the Dark.
They Wait in the Dark. Never heard of it. Might have to check it
His
out.
his
Okay.
lowest rated movie is 90%.
Oh,
That says a lot. What
And
is it?
This movie, I Am Lisa.
Oh, yeah.
And he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. His it's extensive. His catalog.
that's
Damn.
That's
awesome.
what it looks like.
Okay.
It's not just like 2 movies, like it's
Yeah.
That says a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm gonna start
sold.
working that into
Yeah, that's
this.
interesting. But
Yeah, we should.
yeah, this movie, I feel like it's got some pretty strong writing in it. For it being a revenge movie too, and also twisting it in with a creature feature, I think is really fucking rad. We don't really
Yeah.
see that much. So definitely go check it out. I don't want to spoil too much. I
Sure.
feel like I may have given away a little too much of it, but it's a movie that I really do enjoy. And I've watched it a few times, and like when I was going through the list and be like, shit, did I cover this one yet? Because that's what we've been doing. We're covering 100 movies here. We have to backtrack and make sure we haven't highlighted things already. And I was like, oh, I didn't put this on the list. I'm an idiot. So I'm like,
Big dummy.
we got to do it. Got to do it now for our 100th episode. So
For sure.
go check out I Am Lisa.
Okay. I
You
will.
gave away as much as the blurb gave away,
Okay.
Okay.
which
Okay.
is great.
That's fair.
I mean, yeah,
That's good.
didn't do
Yeah,
too much.
that's a good amount. Yeah, it wasn't too much.
Yeah. I'm instantly sold because I prefer werewolves over vampires any day. Because I like the idea of a mindless beast.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty stoked on that. But all right, so I went ahead and I brought a little movie over called Open Windows. I stumbled on this movie, maybe like 6 months ago, because I get in these phases of I want to watch a particular type of movie.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mhm.
Open Windows is I'm gonna say a little bit of a fresher take on found footage, because the whole movie takes place with Elijah Wood's webcam.
I love him.
Oh, let's talk about him just for a second. Like
Sure.
all the shit he's done.
Which a little tie in too. He's also a series regular in season 2 of Yellow Jackets, and he will be in season 3 and plays a fantastic part that he is perfect for. I just love him. He's one of those people. If I saw him, I would just literally want to hug him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna be in the Toxic Avenger that comes out.
Yes.
Was it May? Or August?
Around
Sorry,
August,
it's coming out in
August.
It's
August.
around, somewhere in like the summer. Yeah,
But
which
see,
Cinedigm picked up, and Cinedigm is part of ScreamBox. Everything Cinedigm
Let's
gets,
go.
ScreamBox gets.
Cineverse.
Cineverse. That's right. Sorry, I said the old.
Spiniverse.
It used
Yeah.
to be Cinedigm. It was
But
Cineverse now.
Elijah Wood's journey through horror, like it started with Sin City.
Yeah,
Like, look
dude.
at that, dude.
He was so creepy.
Yeah, in Sin City. With
Yeah,
so
in
fucking
Sin
good.
City. Yeah, so
Maniac.
creepy.
Have you seen Maniac?
The remake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think honestly, I think this is one of those situations where the Maniac remake is better than the original. And
I'll tell you what
I
I like about the original, but you're not wrong in that aspect.
it's two different flavors. Like with
Sure.
the
Exactly.
original Maniac, we have Joe Spinell, who's not to be mean, but he's not very attractive. He's sweaty. He's just gross, right?
Mhm.
And he's doing these horrible things to these women, so it's easy for us to hate him.
Yeah.
Sure.
But with Maniac with Elijah Wood in that same role that Joe Spinell's in, we feel sorry for him. I did. Like I
Yeah.
was like, man, this is like, someone who's like a what am I trying to say? A product of their environment. Like this
Sure.
is
Sure. Yeah.
this is what happens to people. It's easier to be like, oh, Elijah, and he killed it. He's fantastic in it. I think for that, it kind of tugs at me a little bit. And it also is that psychological thing of like, oh, I'm feeling sorry for this guy, and he's doing these horrible things to these women. So it's also like a good
A double-edged
discussion.
sword, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But what I love about the original Maniac, it's my favorite Tom Savini makeup. When
The head blowing up?
the
Yeah,
head blown up is phenomenal.
Gnarly.
But what I love so much about Elijah Wood's Maniac is it's all in first person.
Yes.
That idea is so fucking good, and we only see him in reflections. We see
Yeah.
his hands come. I loved it so much.
Maybe that's another reason I felt like close to it, because I felt
Yeah.
like we were doing it. We were in the POV.
Oh,
Yeah.
you were.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
but Elijah, were you doing it?
No, sir.
You weren't scalping people for mannequins.
I would never. Mannequins scare me.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Fuck that.
But Elijah Wood, it's like I like the fact that he now like produces horror, which is
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah.
He had
He's
his
a
podcast
fan.
too, I think.
Yeah. What does he
He's
have
a
coming
fan.
out that's not Toxic Avenger? He has something coming up very soon.
Well, Yellow Jackets.
Oh, the Yellow Jackets for sure, but he has a movie. Elijah Wood, director. Oh, producer. But
Not sure.
anyways, Open Windows is a very fresh take on found footage because the movie opens up and Elijah Wood like opens up his laptop because he had received an email for a one-on-one exclusive dinner with his favorite, I think she's a pop singer or whatever. Like he's like the ultimate fan.
Okay.
But then like learns that it's a ruse. The whole thing, the email. Because somebody hacks into his laptop and is like, if you close this, so-and-so is going to die.
Yeah.
He goes, and then
Mhm.
he's like, I want you to look out your window and look on the third floor, fifth window over and watch this. And Elijah Wood walks over and he watches the window and you see something go down. He goes, and the guy on the camera, the camera phone's like, I just did that. I'm going to pin it on you if you hang up this phone.
Mhm.
It's a whodunit. I don't want to talk too much about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other-
I love
I have
that.
seen this movie and it is good. It is good.
And there's so much shit that Elijah Wood goes through, from being in a hotel room to a high-speed car chase with his laptop open, all worrying about his laptop's battery. Like it's fucking wild. Then he ends up. You've seen The Collector, right?
Yep.
I don't think I have.
Oh my god! The Collector. What I love about it is like
I
the guy
highlighted
that's
that on
like-
Essentials, I'm pretty sure.
you did. The guy that's like, and the bad guy is like going this way. And there's a guy that broke into the house and he's going this way. So they're like doing like a do-si-do type of thing, not kind of like intertwining with each other.
Oh.
There's a part where Elijah Wood is in this room and he's do-si-doing with the person who is videotaping this lady in her house. And he's sitting there, Elijah Wood's trying to hack in and trying to tell this lady, it's played by Sasha Grey, is the other girl.
Yeah.
Or
That's
the girl in
right.
the movie. And he's like, you need to get the fuck out. And she's like, who is this? But the whole time you see the guy back there doing shit. It's good. It's really refreshing. But let's head over to Rotten Tomatoes, since I forgot to do that at the very beginning of this.
Okay. That's okay.
We did too. Yeah, I forgot.
All right. Little D with 42 critic reviews.
Okay.
What do you think we're sitting at?
It's a good movie. I do really, really like it. I'm gonna have to give it like a 68.
Okay. Anna?
50.
50.
I'm doing 50 in honor of 50.
There it is. 40%.
Oh, I was close.
Close.
Okay.
Very close. Very close. And then with 1,000+ audience ratings.
Nice.
Anna, where do you think it's sitting?
$78.
Okay. Little D.
I'm gonna stick with my gut on the first one. I'm gonna say 68 again.
20%.
Ooh.
Stop! Oh
Wow.
my gosh!
I think I can tell you why.
You go. The 20%.
I think it's
not-
probably because Sasha Grey is in it. If I have to say, it's why people are
probably
dropping it.
Yeah, but I also think it's because it's found footage too. You know, it's like
People
I
just
don't
need
know.
to get over
But
low ratings for found footage.
It's
man,
a great subgenre.
yeah.
Get
it's
over
very,
yourselves.
very
Go watch Hell House.
The Abaddon Hotel. It's a very easy storytelling tool. It's found footage.
Absolutely. You can literally do anything with that and sell it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like, honestly, I mean, I love my slashers. I am the scream queen,
Mhm.
but I feel like found footage might hit even more so for me, like on the money, more often than a slasher does.
Sure. I even brought this up. I mean, imagine, because we got news of Scream, 8 or 9?
23.
No, Scream 7.
That all these people are coming back, and I'm like, man, just give fucking Ghostface a found footage movie.
Yeah.
I think this. Going on a side note, I think this was going to be the last Scream movie.
They won't end it if there's money involved, dude. You know that.
They're going to kill off everybody that's left.
Whatever. But we've stated before, this is a rather long Essentials Picks episode, but we did it because we wanted to appreciate everyone who listens to the show.
Yes.
Sure.
So, Anna, do us a solid. Do a full rundown of the giveaway real quick. Just
Okay.
What it's pertaining, not like the rules or whatever. Just the booty.
The booty, the good stuff, which you guys really want to know. Okay.
Yeah.
So from me, you've got the Baron's Hideout podcast logo cup, the 3 wax melts highlighting us and Vlad and Essentials and Tales from the Barons, a Twin Peaks keychain with room 315, which is Agent Cooper's room at the Great Northern, the Serial Killers book. Big D has the 3 posters. Huh?
Your
I
cup.
said the cup.
Oh, did you? I'm so sorry. I didn't hear it.
It's okay. I said that first. Big D's next. We have the 3 posters. Once we get our stuff in for our new shirts, our new transfers, you will get a new Baron's Hideout podcast shirt with our new design on it from Derek Eyeball Soup. Go follow him on Instagram. And then and we have Terrifier on Blu-ray. It is a sealed copy, the first Terrifier. And Little D has come in with the cherry on top. And we're all he's gifting the winner a full year of SCREAMBOX. So you can follow along with us and watch along and check out our recommendations, which is why we're here.
Oh yeah.
That is quite a big package, you guys.
It's the winner, like Dustin said earlier, winner takes all.
Yeah.
That is a huge lot. That's as big as what Harry Potter bought off the fucking cart and the train in the first movie. He took the whole thing.
Yeah.
I know.
Before we get out of here, there's been one thing I've been toying with, and I haven't brought it up to both of you yet.
Oh no!
But I thought this would be kind of a fun thing to do, to add even more awesome things over on Patreon. I'm thinking of, with our picks every week, without us reviewing things, we could do maybe a watch party, like, of the picks we had. Maybe we'll do like one a month. We'll pick like one of the essentials that we're doing that month and be like, hey, you guys want to come over and watch these movies that we're going to be talking about this week?
Yeah.
I think that'd be kind of a fun thing for Patreons to come over and do. And just to add a little bit more over there. I might actually start adding some extra tiers if we're going to start doing more things like that.
Sure.
But this year, like I've said at the end of last year, this is a year of going really big. And we're already going real big. on our first month into our second month of the year, and having a huge episode of 100 fucking movies highlighted on an amazing streaming platform that really does give its all to its audience and to everybody they bring on there for their films. They are saving movies. Like, you hear right now that Cineverse is finally allowing the public to go and see the new Toxic Avenger. And they brought the original Street Trash and the new Street Trash over there, which is insane. That was also another movie that was kind of hard to go and hunt down if you wanted to watch the original. And just a lot of other amazing indie movies that you may not have heard of. And like, you look at the title and you'll be like, "Oh, that looks kind of stupid," but you go and watch it and you're like, "That is fucking awesome." Let's take like Here for Blood, for example. Like, you hear that, like, Here for Blood, what the fuck is this? And then you
I'll
watch it and you're
champion that
like,
movie all day.
and you're like, what the fuck? This little dude over here is doing crazy shit to people.
Oh my god, he's just
Insane.
bashing them.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's
insane.
it.
There's so many great things on that platform, and they really won me over. 2-3 years ago is when I started doing a lot of things on there. They won me over because they brought the Freddy's Nightmares on there. I was like, I gotta get on this platform now. I gotta go watch the Freddy's Nightmares TV show because I never watched it. I've always wanted to. And then after that, they brought another super heavy hitter that as everybody knows, I love it. I've watched the movie so many times. I've read it so many times. And they brought the documentary over, and I got to interview so many people from there. From the movie, from when the kids, I interviewed like almost all of the Losers Club, except
Seth
for two of
Green?
them.
So dope.
No, almost.
That's
Scott
dope,
Evil.
dude.
Like, I got pretty much everybody from there, even the directors. And SCREAMBOX has also done something so important to me, of me having regulars when they're putting out movies or documentaries from the Dead Mouse production team for all these documentaries that come out. They always want to talk to me. They always want to come over here, and they're like, we want to talk to him, but we want to do it last because we want to have the longest time we can. And every time they come on, but RoboDoc, when that came out, they were like, we got to do that. And this is so many
I love
amazing
RoboDoc.
things, and they are working on something new. So you two be prepared to be able to meet Gary and his team, because they are fucking amazing. Gary and Chris, they're amazing over there at Dead Mouse Productions, and that's just some of the stuff that SCREAMBOX has done for me, for the show, for you who are here listening to it. All of this is happening and being done because of you. It's all with the people in mind, for people like myself to go and discover new things. Because you get in a rut, like I was talking to Anna right before we started recording all this stuff, like, kind of get in a rut just watching the same old shit all the time. And you're like, what do I do now? And you're like, fuck.
You know what he's about to do? He's about to start Yellow Jackets, y'all.
I am.
So he can join me.
There
Now,
it
Big
is.
D, you've got to catch the fuck up.
Hell yeah.
It's
I
hard
have-
to watch TV. Right
I know.
now.
I have Paramount Plus with Showtime. You guys can use my stuff so you can watch it. You don't have to get another streaming service.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, Little D's about to start for sure.
Mhm.
I gotta nudge Big D some more.
We got him.
But he's going to be joining me on Patreon. Hopefully, he can get it all squeezed in there, because in 13 days now, season 3 of Yellow Jackets will be airing, and it's looking like, since Valentine's Day is on a Friday, it's looking like they're going to be releasing new episodes every Friday again,
Okay.
which is what they did last year.
Sure.
So my goal is going to be to get the new episode watched and recorded the weekend after, for it to be released on Monday. So you
Fuck
guys
yeah.
go back to work, in your commute, you can be like, I want to see what they thought about Yellow Jackets. I found out, Charlie and I went over on Dissect That Film to review Alien Romulus, and I found out through doing that Parker watches it, one of the hosts from over there. And so we're going to try to get him on if schedules work out. But I'm super excited to do that and to get some guests on and to talk about this awesome TV show. It's an awesome horror TV show that will fucking blow your mind. That's what I was telling Little D before you jumped on. I was like, once you start, you're not gonna want to stop.
Hell yeah.
I bet your wife would like it too.
Probably.
Like,
I'll bring it up.
It's got pretty much an all-female cast, and like the men that's in it is fantastic. The performances are at a 10 at all times. that's what got Sophie Thatcher famous, and she's just in that new movie Companion with
I wanna
Jack
see that.
Quaid, Baby Quaid, that came out this weekend.
Yeah.
So she got her big start on Yellow Jackets, and she's become a big horror lady, and Jasmine Savoy Brown as well. So yeah, I'm very excited. So for $1 on Patreon, you can come review Yellow Jackets with me.
Fuck
and, and see
$1,
what kind
Bob.
$1, Bob. See what kind of theories we can spin.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Lastly, all I got is you guys may have noticed for our main episode for Robot Wars and this one, Anna has whipped up a really rad opening title video for the show, and it blows me away. It's so fucking cool.
I was
yeah.
really proud of that. I'm not gonna lie. Like once I did the first frame and I was listening to the music, I was like, I know where this is going. And
Yeah.
I just started finding some clips that went with it.
Yeah, like Dustin said, there's a lot of new shit happening for this show this year, and it's only going to go up. It's only going up from here. So,
and it's truly a combined effort from all of us.
Yes.
Like we're all working hard, which is what I love, and that's why we're able to put out so much new shit, is because we're all contributing.
Just letting you guys know, though, I'm not shaving my beard off. Okay,
That's fine. You don't have
That's
to.
fine. You don't got to.
Yeah.
You don't got to restart like me. It's all good.
I know. I said without a beard, little D looks 10 years younger. He's now little brother. Well, you already were, but now you're even little brother. Little brother.
Or no,
Littler
little
brother.
littles.
little.
Yeah.
Little. Yeah.
All right, Dustin. What do we gotta do to get out of here, man?
I just want to say thank you. That's the
tab.
only thing I want to do is
Pay the tab. There you go.
I just want to say thank you to everybody who has believed in this show, who has been listening to it for however long it's been. And we do have some people that have been listening since the very beginning. And I kind of feel bad for you for listening to the first, I want to say 3 months of the show, because I was definitely trying to find out what the show was, like
Yeah.
everything else. And I feel like we're
Like, what's your-
definitely in our own right now. We have a really good rhythm, some really solid episodes of things that we're talking about. These essential picks are only going to go up. SCREAMBOX, you guys know that we fucking love you, and we got to talk. That's all I'm going to say is we got to start talking.
Screambox, come in close.
Yeah.
Come in close. Let's
Yeah.
give you a hug.
Get over here.
But
Get
make
over
sure
here.
everybody is going to be that you're entering that giveaway. I totally forget when it ends. I forget when I said it was. But it's up now, and it's been up. But whoever gets that, you guys are taking that. One person is taking all that. No fights. I don't want to see any fights in the comments.
Yeah.
No fighting.
fights.
Pete.
Nate.
Bleat.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I have here. Is just keep an eye out, and thank you guys so much for supporting this. And here's to another 100 for SCREAMBOX Essential Picks.
Thank you guys.
And we'll
Bye.
see you all on the next one.
Later.